Patakucho is a Japanese word for chit-chat and is the name of a presentation format created in Japan in 2003 by Astrid Klein and Mark Dytham, two architects looking for a way people could share their work quickly and simply in public. Since then, the idea has spread to over 700 cities around the world. At every Patakucho night, creative thinkers come together and share their ideas with only 20 images shown for 20 seconds each. Patakucho, a fast, fun format. Find a location, join the conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is originally from New York, earned a counseling degree from the Boston University campus in Munich, Germany, and currently serves as the Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students at Agnes Scott College. When not on campus, she enjoys spending time with her son Jonathan and rescued poodle Nigel. She's completed 6 marathons and is currently looking for a new exercise activity. So if you have any suggestions, get with her later. Here to share her journey of raising a son in a racialized America, please welcome to the stage the always amazing Donna Lee.
My dream has always been to travel the world, exploring new sites, interacting with people from diverse cultures, expanding my view of the world around me, experiencing new ways of thinking and doing. My passion comes from my mom, and she inspires me to be the best person I can be, written by my son as part of an essay. I've always wanted to become a mom. I think it was instinctual. I had a deep yearning to love, to guide, to bring a young life into the world. I was often used as my mom's muse. She said she could see my soul through my eyes. And when she looked in my eyes, she saw a deep love and a wisdom. Things that would make me a good mom, she said. And I would imagine what kind of mom I would be. I got married in 1983 when I was in the military. A little young, a little naive, but full of life, full of love. But not the right time or the space to have a child. I delayed my plans. I resigned my commission in 1995, and I discovered my passion for educating, for creating spaces for young adults to find, raise, and place their voices in the world in a way that was transformative, making the world a better place for us, for my child. Jonathan Michael Thomas was born on September 14, 1997. Jonathan means gift from God. According to him, he had always been there with me. He was just waiting in heaven until I was ready. I can still remember when our eyes connected. My heart soared with joy. I had just given birth to a beautiful baby boy. But then, that joy turned to fear. I had just given birth to a beautiful brown baby boy. The statistics are startling, the odds high that my son could be mistreated, miseducated, arrested, convicted, harmed, or even killed because he was a brown baby boy. I quickly began to spin a cocoon around my child, covering him in love and family, protecting him from the evils of the world, singing soft songs in his ear, telling me how beautiful and powerful he was. When you look at yourself through the eyes of your child, you really begin to see yourself. And as I looked into his eyes, I began to realize that in order to really love him, I had to authentically love myself. And as part of that process of reflection, I decided to get a divorce from his father. Conscious of the potential impact of not having a strong father figure in his life, I worked to fill the voids in Jonathan's life, but I was also very aware of the spaces I could not fill as I watched him evolve into the young man he was becoming. Jonathan has lived a charmed life so far, wanting for nothing. I put his needs above my own. I've made personal and professional sacrifices in an attempt to ensure that his path is paved in goodness, in light, in opportunities, and hope. That cocoon began to tear at age 15. He wants to drive. I breathe. I have to have the difficult conversation with him about DWB and the perils and rules of driving while black. February 26, 2012, Sanford, Florida is only 10 minutes away from where Jonathan grew up. Trayvon's sweet, brown face. Somehow it was decided that his death was justified. How do I explain that to Jonathan? Trayvon could have been my son. November 2014, Jonathan looks to me for answers. He wants me to say, police officers wouldn't shoot an unarmed teen, especially while he was running away. A police officer wouldn't shoot you, Jonathan. I'm sure Leslie McFadden would have wanted to say that to Michael. My soul aches. My heart is tired. I have no answers for my son, and yet I'm responsible for, I've been entrusted with his young life. My beautiful gift from God, my beautiful brown baby boy. Jonathan is 17 now. Just a couple of weeks ago, we took our first trip for our campus tour. He asked the first question on the tour, how socially conscious is this campus? Artist, you messed me up. A proud moment. He wants to be a global studies major. He's studying Chinese. He's conversational in Korean. He's already traveled Europe, and he's part of a German exchange program. He has a heart for passion, a heart for service, and a passion for others. My beautiful brown baby boy. The cocoon now is permanently damaged. I still don't have answers. I look in his eyes, full of hope, full of wonder, full of discovery. Yet I anguish. My strength wavers. Jonathan ends his essay with these words. The confidence that I have to explore the world and dream big dreams comes from what my mom has taught me. I hope to be able to make a difference in the world, helping others to understand that we are not as different from each other as we think we are. We are more alike. My beautiful brown baby boy.